ISO Rivolta Fidia 1969-74. The ISO Fidia, or ISO Rivolta Fidia, initially ISO Rivolta S4, is a four-door sedan which was produced by the Italian automobile maker ISO Automoveicoli SPA from 1967 to 1975. The Fidia, first presented at the Frankfurt Motor Show in September 1967, was the only four-door model from ISO. Production only got underway sometime after the initial presentation of the car, and its European press launch, which took place in Athens, came more than a year later, in February 1969. At the time of the press launch 15 cars had already been built, but it was only in February 1969 that the car swapped its S4 name for the more euphonious Fidia. The car was marketed as a unique combination of comfort and sporting performance, and the slogan that appeared in sales material was "Lo quattro poltrone più veloci del mondo," the four fastest seats in the world. The choice of Athens for the press launch was connected to the car's new name, Fidia, which was the name, commonly spelled Phidias by Anglophone classicists, of the artist who some 24 centuries earlier had supervised creation of the friezes which originally decorated the Parthenon, and which in 1816 turned up in the British Museum, following their controversial removal in 1802 by Lord Elgin. In some ways, Athens was not a good choice for a press launch. Locally available fuel was of too low an octane for the single car made available to journalists, and the brief test drive around the city suburbs was characterized by horrible pinking. The body design was the work of Giorgio Giugiaro, then at Gaia. The interior featured polished wood and hand-stitched leather. High development cost drove the purchase price higher than that of a Rolls-Royce. The Fidia's main competitors were other contemporary luxurious and sporty sedans like the Maserati Quattroporte. The second Fidia made, and the first with right-hand drive, was purchased by English rock star John Lennon. The car had celebrity appeal. In 1971 the car received a new interior, which essentially brought it into line with the Isoleo. The wooden dashboard was replaced by a leather one, which commentators found more elegant but also less practical. The instruments now appeared more randomly scattered than on the earlier cars, and were partially obscured by the Nardi steering wheel.